Marilyn Monroe used to make drones. This is interesting. So the top one is the British fighting knife used in World War II. And then we have the US Navy fighting knife and the famous Marine K-bar. So this is a chunk of a wingtip from a Japanese plane that crashed during the attack on Pearl Harbor. For all my coffee fans out there, this is what our troops were drinking coffee out of, I guess. Could make 5 gallons. Here we have real Nazi aircraft. So this aircraft is called a Storch. Here's something I didn't know. The Japanese made these hydrogen-filled bombs and sent them our way. Codename Fugo. This is pretty interesting too. These are the war dogs. And this guy here is Private Fido. You can see all these guys ready for action. And if you look over here, here's one of the training collars for them. And the muzzle too. So they really did use carrier pigeons, and they would put these vests on them. So when the paratroopers jumped out of the plane, they could strap the little guy to his chest. That's crazy. That's super cool. And they really would put a message on them. And I guess they could fly 50 miles an hour, these little guys. In the Philippines, this was the last mounted horse cavalry charge, it says. And here, we have the 1911. And the 357. Here's the barracks. These guys. One of my rules is, whenever you see a flag, gotta film it. And this one right here was flown during the Battle of Okinawa.
Along with 400 other Navajos, was to communicate all top secret and confidential messages.
And here, we have some sort of anti-aircraft gun, I believe. We've got a bunch of Nazi stuff. You know, some of these images might not be your favorite. Some people bothered by this stuff, but it is history. It's important to learn from it and, you know, check these things out. So this yellow flag here is to mark a minefield, it says. And the yellow one up there is a civilian armband. And these are some officer swords. The Cross of Honor down here. collar tab for the Mountain Division. Here is a ship that was designed to look like an island. I wish they had a better picture of it. So here's a man who got a Medal of Honor citation. The White Death, SIMI, I'm sure I'm not saying that correctly. He once killed 25 men in one day. In 98 days, he's credited with 505 kills. Ambulance. Walter PPK, which is a James Bond gun. And this other one here is an M193. See if we can zoom in and get a better look for you. And then over here is something called the FP-45 Liberator. It's a single-shot firearm. It was designed to be dropped over occupied territories so resistant fighters could sneak up behind Axis service members and steal their firearms. That's pretty cool. Here we got some shell fragments from a Japanese submarine. This is the Browning high-power 9mm. A lot of people consider this to be one of the best guns ever made. Here's a real one. Here's a model 1897 Winchester shotgun with bayonet. That's really cool. I mean, you don't see those very often. And we've got a 1903 Springfield. Of course, the Grand. The M1 carbine. This helmet was used during the Battle of the Bulge. Here we have a real M4 Sherman tank, named after none other than William Tecumseh Sherman from the Civil War. I'm not going to get into him in this video, but still, how cool is it to see one of these in person? This is cool. These are two different sons of two different presidents. So here's James Roosevelt's winter jacket.
Do you really?
And over here is John Eisenhower's
It's a legend car. One of their
military
yeah, and it's got all
dress
the
jacket.
Now Polaris built it, but they did not install it. Right.
So in 1943, there was a shortage of copper,
It's just great.
so they were making steel pennies.
Really encouraged that with me. But no, because I
One thing I've really enjoyed about this exhibit so far is the weapons they have on display. That gun up top there is called a Mosin Nagant, and that's an original Russian one. It's also made famous in that movie Enemy at the Gates, with the two snipers going head to head. I get this one below I've never heard of. It's a British bolt action rifle. Got a German Luger. And here's another one with the stock. US leather fight jacket. Here's some 1940s patriotic swimsuit and a bra. Here's a cool little section on the 45 and John Browning from the first one. It's too much glare. But these are just beautiful condition. The Resolute desk. Been through many different presidents. Obviously, this is a replica. Here's where J.F. Kennedy's son would hang out. Hey guys, thanks for watching the video. This was filmed over at the Ronald Reagan Museum in Simi Valley. Unfortunately, this exhibit is no longer there anymore, so I'm glad I got to catch it and share it with you guys. Until next time, thanks for watching.